What's up, everyone? This is FP Sticks bringing you some Toxic Cup tournament recap here. This was actually the first ever, as far as I know, remote 7-round tournament. This took place in the Pogo Coliseum Discord, and this was definitely the first major mega Discord that I had ever been in before. So let's just kind of recap some of these matches. You can see in that first round, my opponent accidentally brought in a Pokemon that was not on their team, which is actually against Sylph rules, so I was able to take that first round there. So we're going into the second round, but you'll see the skill level of my competitors was absolutely insane. I think we had over 80 people in this tournament, and this was done as a live 7-round tournament, meaning you needed to be present and at your phone for the entire duration of the tournament, which took 6 hours. Oh my goodness, it took a long time. But sometimes there's lag, and so people have to dispute it with the moderators and stuff. But it took a long time. I ended up going 5-2, which I was okay with. But man, in some of my other live tournament performances, I have not been doing very well. But you live and you learn. Just trying to do the best that I can. So let's recap some of the plays that I have here. I'm actually able to get this Night Slash off on this Golbat last second, which is good for me, just chipping away at it. They are running a Shadow Scizor as well, which is pretty interesting. Gonna bring in my Barrel on the Golbat. I definitely could not bring out the Toxicroak. This is just gonna be a Poison Fang most likely. Oh, they go for Shadow Ball, which is pretty interesting. Poison Fang is definitely the more energy efficient move on Barrel. Now this Aerial Ace, okay, it's a Mega Horn. If it was an Aerial Ace or a Drill Run, it would do a lot more damage to Toxicroak. But Toxicroak resists those Mega Horns. Out comes Golbat, and you can see I'm actually running Dynamic Punch on my Toxicroak. And that's mainly for against the Wormadam Trash. When you're stuck against that matchup, that Dynamic Punch will hit for some decently strong neutral damage there. So going into the third round here, this is actually a favorable lead for me. I believe so. I actually haven't simmed against the Shadow Scizor here, but I figured that was an X-Scissor. Out comes Barrel. I have, out comes Golbat. I have Barrel to meet it. This should just be a Poison Fang. Yep. You can see Poison Fang, it looks like does even more damage than Shadow Ball because you don't get those resistances. So Poison Fang is definitely the way to go there. Going straight for the Surf. I get a shield. I was a little bit late to this switch in, so this Golbat does have extra energy. So able to get to another Surf here. This is either going to draw that last shield or they're going to let it go down. Okay, I get the last shield. So I am up in shields, but I lost out that matchup there. Now, this is most likely going to be a Shadow Ball. So I will commit my last shield here. And then they bring out their own Gliscor, which this is actually going to be kind of rough for me because my Toxicroak struggles against Gliscor and Golbat. But they are running Fury Cutter on their Gliscor, which means they're going to be doing a lot less damage to me, but their energy generation is going to be a little bit higher. I definitely feel like in this Toxic Cup, Wing Attack is the way to go. You can see how it kind of plays out in this match right here. Even though I was down in health starting out this matchup, I'm still going to be able to take out this Gliscor, and I have enough health that I might even be able to take out the Golbat with this. Out comes the Golbat again. Able to Wing Attack it down, which was really great for me, and then throw a Night Slash on this Scizor. Getting a little bit of lag. I think it's just because more people are now battling. Niantic servers are just so much laggier than they used to be. It's exciting that more people are getting involved in PvP, but man, Niantic really needs to do something with their servers. Able to take that first round. So second round is up against Adib Khan. This is a favorable lead for me. Anytime someone's rocking a purified Golbat, you need to be worried about if they're running Return or the standard Poison Fang Shadow Ball moveset. So luckily Babarrel with its normal typing is heavily resisting all that lick damage. So I figured that this was a pretty favorable matchup for my Babarrel. This should just be a body slam. Not enough to take me out. Then I'm really hoping I can water gun down this Licky Licky. It is able to happen before I get hit by another body slam. Out comes Golbat. I'm actually just going to go straight for the Hyper Fang here. Because I don't think I'll have enough health to get to 2 Surfs. And the Hyper Fang connects, which was really good for me. I have to bring out my Wormadam here because Shiftry would really struggle. And in the back is Steelix, so this is really great for me. This is a matchup that Shiftry can totally feel comfortable with. Even though the Leaf Blades are only going to be hitting for neutral, Shiftry is so fast and the Leaf Blades definitely add up. He was able to sneak in a Dragon Tail in between those 2 Leaf Blades. Always unfortunate when that happens because it's just like your opponent is getting free energy there. But I shield up the Crunch. Good shield bait. They're probably trying to land the Earthquake. I doubted that this was an Earthquake, so I just let it go through and it was just a Crunch. Gonna go for another Leaf Blade here. I get the last shield. What an amazing swap into Golbat. That was a really nice play. Really nice play. Luckily, I'm able to get my Wormadam in there and absorb this charge move, which is a Shadow Ball. Man. That was such a high-level play. Throws the Shadow Ball knowing that I was most likely going to swap. That, wow. Huge props to him. This is not good for my Wormadam at all, but thank goodness I have a shield. But Steelix is a pretty solid wall to Wormadam. Jeez, man. Trying to take this Steelix out. I'm able to snarl down the Steelix and take the first game. Good game there. Going into the second game. So Wormadam lead again. They lead Steelix. I really should have changed up at least the order of my line of 3 here. But now I have my Babarrel stuck against their Toxicroak. Great switch on their part. It was such a fast switch that my Babarrel wasn't able to get as much of an energy advantage. And so I'm not able to get to 2 Surfs there. So I have to bring out my Wormadam. I know that they still have Steelix. This is a Mud Bomb. Probably going to be able to double Mud Bomb me. No, I'm able to Confusion it down. I'm anticipating Steelix coming back out, which is just such a solid wall to Wormadam. And then they're probably going to have some sort of a flyer in the back that's really going to wreck my Shiftry. Yeah, I am up in shields though. And because I have a slight energy advantage, I can put on a lot of foul play pressure here. You can see how much damage that foul play did. A lot of damage. I'm going to shield this up. And then at this point, I have to shield up another Poison Fang. Really unfortunate. I'm going to throw the Leaf Blade. Trying to shield bait right here. I do get the shield, which is good for me. And then I'm able to throw another Leaf Blade. I'm really hoping that this is enough to take out this Golbat. It's just barely enough. I'm able to get this Leaf Blade off on the Steelix, but it doesn't really matter because my Wormadam is going to struggle so hard against this Steelix. Steelix is going to be able to land an Earthquake on my Wormadam, and you can see everything I hit Steelix with is resisted. Man, Steelix is such a solid wall. I took it off my team of 6 though because I was sick of getting walled by the fighters and Babarrel. But for moments like this, it does its job like the best out of any other Pokemon in its class. It's the best answer to like Wormadam Trash and the Flyers. It's just such a solid wall. Look at this bold call that Adibcon makes. He leads Meganium, man. He catches my lead. And honestly, at this point, it was kind of game over because this line of 3 wasn't super strong against Meganium, but he made an amazing adaptation. That Frenzy Plant connects on my Gliscor. Really rough for me. I am going to be able to put on some Night Slash pressure onto this Golbat, but this is just going to be really, really rough. I still have my Wormadam in the back, which is going to be a really good response to Meganium. So I know their Meganium is still in the back. At this point, it probably would have been smarter to bring out my barrel, possibly. Or at least shield up that Shadow Ball. Man, I don't know what I was doing there. That was pretty dumb. Out comes Steelix. And at this point, it's good game. Because he went with a very hard rock, paper, scissors, like countery team. And he called the lead. So there was really no way that I was going to be able to get around this. Yeah, very unfortunate team comp on my part, and the fact that I lost the lead when I did not account for Meganium very well. Really gonna struggle in this. So this was actually one of the first rounds that I lost here. Again, I ended up going 5-2 in this tournament, which I was happy with for my first ever live remote tournament. But every opponent I faced was no joke. It's really cool now that you can pretty much battle in tournaments with people from all over the world now that Niantic has only the good friends requirement, because I'm battling with some of the best battlers from all over the world and really kind of seeing how my skill matches up, and it's really exciting. So good games there, DeepCon. Round 3 is up against Enemy Extinction. That was a very favorable matchup for me, so I was surprised that they stayed in. So I switch in my Wormadam here, and I save all that energy on my Gliscor, which is a good thing that I did. I've been making this stupid mistake sometimes where I will just dump all of my energy, or I'll dump some of my energy on whatever Pokemon they switched in, instead of storing all the energy in that positive matchup. When I go against some of these like really tough opponents and the stress is on the line, I make some mistakes sometimes. I do get a shield, which was really good. Honestly, Escavalier would have resisted all those moves. So now I'm just going to put on a lot of Night Slash shield pressure here. I know that their Escavalier is very loaded, so I anticipated that second shield. Don't think this Night Slash is going to be enough to KO. I would love to get the boost. That would be amazing. And then I actually switch in my barrel here to farm this thing down a little bit. I will shield up the Aerial Ace. It's Galvantula in the back, and this thing really gave me some problems. Luckily, shields are down. Otherwise, this would be really bad. I'm able to land the Hyper Fang at least to take this thing out. And then this Escavalier is going to be able to rip off a last-second Aerial Ace. But that's why I still have my Gliscor, and I'm able to take it out. Take the first game there. Good games. Going with the Gliscor lead. Very not good matchup for me. So I need to get out of there. I switch into my Wormadam. And the reason I'm able to use... debatable. I used Wormadam as my safe switch here because there was no Steelix on his team, but honestly, Escavalier is still a pretty solid wall against Wormadam. You can see how much damage that Bug Buzz did to Escavalier. It was still a lot, but this is a scenario where he didn't have to commit any shields, and he was able to counter me down, and now he's loaded with energy, so pretty unfortunate. I know that he still has Barrel in the back. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I let the Aerial Ace go through. I'm anticipating the Barrel coming out. I tried to make an immediate switch there into my own Barrel to catch the Surf, but it did not work out. I have to shield that up. Bring out my own Barrel, and it's Toxicroak in the back. Yeah, this is just hard countered all the way through. Not good. I'm able to get a shield there, but he fully commits to just countering me down, which is absolutely the correct play. And there's no way that I'm coming back from this match because he still has a barrel in the back. Goes for Sludge Bomb. If I get the boost, that would be great. Let's see a double boost here. That would be awesome. No boost there, and the Toxicroak's able to get to another charge move. So not going to be able to take this second game here. Yeah, but Barrel's going to come out. I'm going to go down fighting, though. Going to throw some last-second Night Slashes here in hopes of a miracle. But I lose that second round. Okay, going to go with the Toxicroak lead this time. Going to hopefully catch their Barrel, their Escavalier, or their Galvantula. I catch their Escavalier, which is very good for me. So I do get to the Mud Bomb sooner than Barrel, or sooner than Escavalier gets to the aerial ace. I dumped the mud bomb on this barrel, and he lets it go through, which I found pretty interesting. But I don't even know why I dumped that energy into that barrel, because now my Wormadam couldn't farm down as much. Cavalier is just going to come out and have a heyday with this Wormadam. Yeah, that was not good. It's going to be a drill run. Okay, they are running aerial ace drill run on that, so it's good to take note of that. I know barrel is out of the picture, which this is going to allow me to bring out Golbat, and I can farm down a little bit. So they're running drill run and aerial ace. I do commit a shield here just to preserve some health on this Golbat. I really am trying to fast move farm down this Cavalier. I'm able to get it. I believe it takes 6 counters to get to an aerial ace. So I'm just going straight for... I went for a Poison Fang bait there, but now I'm going for the Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball connects, and that was pretty much a good game there because I'm able to fast move it down. Good games there, Enemy Extinction. Going into round 4 up against Vamo Somo. You can see the CPs on his team. He just accidentally entered things incorrectly, but he sent me a screenshot of his team, so I knew the CPs of his Pokemon still. But we are in a Wormadam mirror match here. I bring out my Shiftry, going to try to get an energy advantage. Look at that swap into Golbat. Luckily, Foul Play still does a good amount to Golbat anyways. So I know that he still has that Wormadam. I'm not going to shield up this Poison Fang, and I'm actually able to get to a second Foul Play, which is really good for me. So I do get a shield out of that interaction. Really good for me. Most likely going to bring out Wormadam again to continue to farm this thing down. Actually, I'm just going to go straight for the Iron Head because I want to avoid being hit by a Shadow Ball. I'm up a shield. I know they still have Wormadam. Out comes Steelix. Oh, man. I have found that a lot of people have been running Steelix against this particular team, so that's something I really should take note of. I shield up that Bug Buzz from the Wormadam. Again, with these confusions, I'm trying to time when I release my charge move to avoid them sneaking in a confusion and getting free energy. Water Gun is a 1-turn fast move. Confusion is a 4-turn fast move. So it takes 4 Water Guns for every confusion. So I'm trying to time it with the animation so that while I'm throwing my charge move, they are not simultaneously getting a confusion in for free. So this is very good for me. Able to almost take out this Steelix with my Barrel. But the crunch does take me out. I have stored up energy in my Wormadam. This Iron Head is going to be enough to take out this Steelix, and I'm able to take the first round. Going with a Shiftry lead here, hoping to catch Barrel or Steelix or Wormadam, even Flygon I'm okay with. So this is totally fine with me. They switch out into their Wormadam, which was very interesting because this is still a positive matchup for my Shiftry. Could have possibly been a misclick. You do have to shield this up because the Bug Buzz will hit you for double super effective and one-shot your Shiftry. Throw in another Foul Play here. This actually allows me to over-farm a little bit on that Wormadam. Out comes Toxicroak. So this is probably what they meant to switch in the first place. I switch in my Golbat here, and then they switch in their Steelix. I should have just let my Shiftry go down. Because I'm pretty sure in this line of 3, don't I have a Barrel as well to handle this Steelix? So that was a pretty unfortunate play on me. I just didn't want to sit there and allow my Shiftry to totally be farmed down. I'm able to... Okay, I get the last shield out of the Steelix there. They might try... Okay, they don't commit to fast move farming me down there. They throw the crunch. I bring out my Shiftry again. And luckily I know that they have that Toxicroak, so my Gliscor will be able to handle that just fine. throw the Leaf Blade here. And then I tried to immediately switch into my Gliscor. Kind of a clunky switch though. That's pretty annoying. This is only a Mud Bomb, so I'm going to be able to take this round here. Even though this Toxicroak is fairly loaded on energy. If he would have been able to double Sludge Bomb, this would have been slightly different. I still would have been able to win, but I land the Earthquake on the Toxicroak, which is massive overkill, but able to take that game. Going Shift Tree lead again here. Not favorable for me at all. So I switch in my Gliscor on the Golbat, which also is not very favorable. But it still forced them to switch out, so they had to think a little bit before making that switch. And I land the Earthquake on the Wormadam, which is absolutely huge for me. I am going to shield up this Iron Head because I had an unfavorable lead matchup. I want to make sure that I can win out this matchup here to regain control of the match. Even if I'm down a shield, that's okay. Is the Golbat going to come back out? Golbat came back out. Going for the Night Slash on this Golbat here. And they are not going to let me get off another Night Slash. Poison Fang is just enough to take me out. I have to bring in my own Golbat to mirror. But this is always a scary mirror match because it's all up to shield baiting. They shield bait me with Poison Fang. Great play. This is most likely going to be the Shadow Ball right here. Man, they had so much energy stored up. That was insane. I'm going straight for the Shadow Ball. I get the last shield. Should have went for the bait. I bring out Shift Tree, hoping to catch a Shadow Ball. But they were smart. They held on to their energy and had the Poison Fang. So they're definitely going to be able to take this game here. But this was the third game and I won the first two. So I still take this round. I lose the CMP tie right there. And the Mud Bomb is enough to take out my Golbat. Very good games there, Vamo. Going up against Hump Styles here. Very interesting team. Running a Pidgeot. So very unfortunate lead for me here. Looking at his team, Toxicroak is going to do okay against Flygon, good against Escavalier, good against Babarrel, and good against Crustle. So I do just need to watch out for the Pidgeot and the Wormadam trash. Because I was running Dynamic Punch on my Toxicroak, I stayed in here and tried to land that Dynamic Punch, which would have swung that matchup in my favor. But it didn't happen. Hopefully going to be able to land this Earthquake on the Babarrel. It gets shielded. This guy is playing so well. I have to let this go through. And he undercharges the Surf. What a great play. That was a really good play. I have to bring out my Toxicroak, but this is now a loaded Babarrel. I definitely, I should have shielded that because now my Babarrel, even up a shield, is this water gun damage is really eating away. I don't shield up this Surf, but look at this. I still have a shield and now my Babarrel is down to like 40% health. That was just not good. Should have shielded up the Toxicroak. Because then at least I would have had something to throw either at the Pidgeot or the Wormadam here. But Babarrel is not going to be able to take out a Pidgeot and a Wormadam. That ain't happening. And Pidgeot is able to get its charge move off before me. I shielded up. The Surf should be enough to take out the Pidgeot, but Babarrel is not going to be able to take out that Wormadam. He made some amazing plays in there. The undercharge on the Babarrel, the good call on the lead. Man. Going with Toxicroak again, so I do get a favorable lead here. I'm expecting a swap. Okay, he's staying in. Probably going to want to throw the Aerial Ace before he gets out of there. So I do shield it up. Then they're staying in. I undercharged this mud bomb just a little bit, but it still was too much to take it out. So I'm assuming something very hard countery is going to come into my Toxicroak right now. Wormadam trash is that solid hard counter. I get a shield, which was good. This person is so smart. Humstyles, huge shout out to you. You made some amazing plays in this. I'm able to get my Gliscor on the Wormadam. I know that they still have that Escavalier in the back. This confusion damage from Wormadam is so obnoxious. I really want to land this Earthquake, so they let the Wormadam go down. Out comes Babarrel. Oh, they don't have Escavalier. Yeah, they let it go in that opening matchup, so this is going to be a mind game here. I do correctly shield up the Hyper Fang, which is good for me. I'm going to try to go for the shield bait here with Surf. But look at that bold call that they make. Oh, man. It's okay. I'm just going to put on a lot of Surf. Shield pressure and water gun damage is really adding up. This is most likely going to be the Hyper Fang. They have charged up a lot of energy though, and they're able to charge up even a little bit more. And I'm just barely not able to get to that Night Slash. That was absolutely so freaking close. Oh man, so I lost that round. But we do play game 3. I lead Toxicroak yet again. Out comes Flygon. And this was kind of dumb. I didn't really know what to switch into this Flygon, but I should have just done Gliscor right away because Gliscor is going to struggle against that Crustle. Yeah, stupid play on my part. Just slow switch. Going straight for the Night Slash here. Against Flygon on an even energy scenario, Gliscor can just go straight Night Slash and take out that match, but Flygon is so annoying to deal with. It's so spammy. Let's see what's going to come out here. Out comes the Crustle again. I was trying to get to an Earthquake there, so I will shield this up, but it was only an X-Scissor bait. Ah, man, what a great play. This guy was totally just in my mind the whole time. But Babarrel down a shield is going to really struggle against this Wormadam. I still have my Toxicroak with a little bit of energy, but it's going to struggle against this Wormadam as well. The Bug Buzz does so much damage. Wormadam is able to confusion down my Babarrel. Really bad for me. Really bad. I have to bring out Gliscor to try to chip it down even more. I'm able to get this last second Night Slash off, which is really good. But this Wormadam now has enough energy to throw a charge move on my Toxicroak. This is just going to be an Iron Head, which is not going to be enough to take me out. And I'm actually barely able to counter down the Wormadam. Good games there. Going into the 5th round? 6th round maybe? Up against the show Jason here. I think this is the 5th round. Or it might be the 6th round. Okay, this is a favorable lead for me. Again, Shiftree going to do well against their Wormadam, their Steelix, their Babarrel, and I'm even okay leaving it in against the Flygon. They were able to sneak in a confusion while I was throwing my foul play, so bad timing on my part. They let it go through. I'm going to throw another foul play here. I finally get a shield. And I do have to shield this up, because again, the Bug Buzz would one-shot a Shiftree. I overfarm there just a little bit. Shiftree is going to win the CMP ties in this matchup, so they commit their second shield, so I'm going to commit my second shield, because I know that I can win out this matchup. Most people don't realize how fast Shiftree is at getting to its charge moves. I still have loaded energy at whatever's going to come in, which is a Flygon. I'm able to throw Leaf Blades at this Flygon, which is so good for me. Look at how much damage that does. It only hits for neutral, but man. And Flygon cannot sit here and farm me down. They give up switch advantage right there, so now I know that they still have that Flygon in the back, so I'm going to bring out my Golbat. Because Gliscor is really going to struggle against this Bibarel. So at least with Golbat, I can chip it away with Poison Fangs. So going to throw this this Poison Fang yet again. This isn't going to be enough to take out the Bibarel. It's getting very close. I really wanted to wing attack that thing down, but it didn't happen. That's okay. Gliscor is going to come out, get like 1 wing attack's worth of energy, and then against the Flygon, this is very favorable. Even if I get hit with like 2 Dragon Claws here, though, I'm still looking okay. Going for this Night Slash, and this should take out the Flygon right here. Good first game. Going into the second game now. Going with the Wormadam lead, hoping to catch the Golbat, the Heracross, or the Bibarel. I catch the Golbat, really good for me. I'm expecting a swap. Honestly, I don't really see any point in the Golbat staying in this matchup. I do commit a shield here. And now they switch out. Oh man, I dumped my energy into this Wormadam. This is really unfortunate. So I'm going to stay in here and actually farm up a little bit more before I exit this matchup. I want him to dump his energy into this Wormadam. Now I can safely bring in my Bibarel now that the energy has been cleared. This Wormadam is still not in surf range yet. Hoping to get some shields off here. No, it lets it go through. I'm able to water gun it down before it can get off a charge move, which is really good for me. Out comes Heracross. This Heracross is going to be so loaded with energy. I do have my Wormadam to handle the Heracross, but I also have Golbat. So I bring in Golbat, and then they bring in their own Golbat. The thing is, I don't need any shields on my Golbat against the Heracross matchup, because I'm going to heavily resist all of Golbat's charge moves. So I now bring in my Wormadam with the stored energy to take out this Golbat. I get 1 confusion's worth of damage, 2 confusions, 3 confusions. So good for me. Heracross is going to unleash some charge moves on Golbat. Totally fine by me. This Poison Fang is going to be able to take out the Heracross and take that match. Good game there. Going Wormadam lead again. We'll see how it plays out. Very favorable lead for me again. So they switch immediately, which is a good play. I bring out my own Golbat. Again, pretty slow to the switch. This is something I need to improve on. I just really don't want to make the wrong switch and get stuck against something that I didn't intend on doing. Because Flygon with an energy advantage can flip back some of these matchups that it normally loses, like against Golbat and probably against Gliscor too, if you're too slow to that switch. I don't even get a shield with the Poison Fang there. That is so sad. Trying to shield bait there, it did not work. I do get a shield on that Poison Fang, which is good. But man, out comes that Wormadam. I'm at least going to be able to get a Poison Fang before I go down here. So this is rough. This is probably going to be Bug Buzz. Yep, hits super strong. I'm down a shield here. This is really rough. I do get the surf off on the Wormadam, but they commit to farming me down, which is the correct play. Luckily, my own Wormadam can absorb this energy that they stored up, so it doesn't make it as useful. Iron Head, so Bug Buzz is the way to go there, if they had enough energy to get it off. I am down a shield. Out comes that Golbat again. I'm just going to put on some shield pressure with this Iron Head. And Iron Head is the way to go in this matchup anyways, because Bug Buzz would be resisted. I'm able to make the sacrificial swap into my own Golbat here, which was huge for me. I catch the Shadow Ball. Thank goodness that was able to take place. I'm going for the Iron Head here. Just barely not enough to take out the Golbat. They're going to be able to get off a last second Poison Fang, I'm assuming. I'm still alive. And I'm able to Confusion down the Flygon. Very good games there. Alright, the final round is up against Eros Trinidad. So, Shiftry into Golbat, really bad. Man, so many people like to lead Golbat against my team. Going for the Night Slash here. Against the Golbat. So I switched in my Gliscor onto the Golbat, which again, it's not a favorable matchup for Gliscor, but most people are going to try to switch out of that matchup anyways to maintain the Golbat Shiftry matchup. Flygon is brutal to deal with if you do not have Ice on your team. I'm going for this Earthquake here, really hoping that it connects. It does go through and I'm able to take out the Flygon and I'm up a shield, so very positive interaction for me. I can now bring in my Wormadam to put on a lot of confusion damage onto this Golbat. They have a lot of energy stored up. I will shield up this Shadow Ball to preserve health on my Wormadam. I'm going to let this Shadow Ball go through. It's alright. In the back is Steelix, so I needed to save a shield for my Shiftry against this Steelix. This is still okay for me, though. I will shield up that Earthquake. Wow, they went for the heavy-hitting move right off the bat. Thank goodness I caught that with my shield. It takes 7 Dragon Tails to get to an Earthquake on the first time, and then I think it takes 6 on the second time, because it's a 65 energy move, I believe. So Shiftry did so much work to the Steelix. Crunch is still not enough to take me out. I went for a very aggressive Snarl farm down there, and I'm just going to go straight Foul Play. Should have even probably went Leaf Blade there, because then I would have been able to have enough energy to throw 2 Leaf Blades. And I was able to get the last shield, and then I bring in my Wormadam and throw the Iron Head to take the game. Good game there. Going with my Wormadam lead. Hoping to catch Barbarrel, Toxicroak, or Golbat. Flygon is not really what I want to see. However, this is contingent on Flygon landing the Earth Power. If Flygon cannot land the Earth Power, it's not able to take this matchup. And so I correctly shield the Earth Power right there. And so I now know that this is favorable for me in any even shielding scenarios. So even if this is another Earth Power, it's not going to be enough to take me out. It is another Earth Power, and you can see how much damage that does. I'm down a shield, though. They're going to bring in something to farm me down. Yeah, they bring in Steelix, which is just a solid wall to my Wormadam. I didn't want to sit there and get continuously farmed down, so I now have my Shiftry stuck against this Golbat. Kind of stupid on my part. But at least I bait out the Golbat right there, and so I know that the Golbat is present. So my Barbarrel is going to have a lot of work to do. I'm not able to get to that Foul Play, really unfortunate. Going to bring out my Barbarrel here. Could have possibly brought out my Wormadam to just apply more confusion damage. I'm going for the Surf here. I know I still have that Steelix in the back that I have to handle. And it's loaded on energy. So I do bring out my Wormadam to successfully catch this Poison Fang, which is good for me. And they undercharge it to get even more energy. Great play. Really nice play. I don't let this go through because I know the Steelix is still loaded on energy. Out comes that Steelix. I have to shield up this move. But they're probably going to be able to get to 2 crunches and take me out anyways. I don't think this Surf is going to be enough to KO the Steelix. Yeah, definitely not enough, but the Water Gun is. And then I'm really trying to Water Gun down the Golbat, but I'm not able to do it. So we're going to a game 3. Going with a Barbarrel lead here. And there's the Golbat. So this is a favorable matchup for Barbarrel. My Barbarrel, unfortunately, does not have the attack break point on the Water Gun damage. So against the Wormadam, That matchup is a lot more difficult to pull off. But this is a matchup that Babero should consistently win in even energy scenarios. So there's the swap into Flygon. Here's what I'm saying. I'm so freaking slow. Get out of there, dude. Oh, man. And my Babero goes down. Oh, man. That was rough. All right. They still have Golbat in the back. I bring out my Golbat here because I'm worried that they have Steelix again. And my Gliscor is going to be able to handle Steelix a little bit better than Golbat can. They correctly shield up the Shadow Ball. Great call. I'm going to not shield this up. And then there's the Steelix. That's what I was worried about. I finally make a smart move and save that energy on my Golbat and bring out Gliscor. Not going to shield this up. Earthquake. The crazy thing is that Earthquake still isn't going to be enough to KO Steelix. If I remember correctly, Steelix is so bulky. Yeah, it's still not enough. So I have to wing attack down the Steelix. I do shield up that crunch. I'm able to farm this thing down. I know they still have the Golbat, so I'm just going to apply Night Slash pressure to whatever comes out. I really don't want to get hit by a Dragon Claw on Flygon. That would suck. So I'm just going straight for the Night Slash. Barely not able to take out the Flygon. Oh, here comes the Dragon Claw. I switch in my Golbat. Or I tried to switch in my Golbat. I'm going to be able to get this Shadow Ball off on their Golbat. Barely not enough, but then I'm able to wing attack it down and take that round. So I was able to go 5-2 in this tournament. These live tournaments are very fun, but very exhausting, and they take up a lot of time. So I still need to do a lot of studying and try to improve my tournament performance here. But thank you all so much for watching. If you want to support the channel and be on my friends list and train with me, head on over to my Patreon. The link will be down in the description. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.